To ASA College Education Talk. It's a pleasure to be here in the program again, and today we have a special guest, Christian Perticone, which is the Language Studies Department chairperson, and we were laughing before we came into the program because I was trying to say his last name correctly. Probably I messed it up. Is that right, Professor?
It was excellent. Good job.
Oh, good.
Perticone. That's what she said, right?
Very good. So our viewers are very interested in your program because we have so many of them that come from abroad into different countries. I know that here at ASA we have 120 countries or over that represented, and many of our students come here to learn the language because they want to further their education. So tell us a little bit about the program. I know that they have to take an exam, and then once they take the exam they get into the 2-year program. So who more than you to explain to us what happens here at ASA in that department?
Great, thank you. Pleasure to be here. Well, actually, we have 4 programs, and before anybody goes into any of those programs, we give the student an AccuPlacer exam. This is very important because we want to know exactly what level the student is before we place them into a class, so that the students will be with a teacher who knows how to reach them and with classmates that are at the same level that they're at. And
so I wanted to stop you right there to just ask you a little bit about this exam. I know that it's the exam that is more accurate in terms of determining the level of English of the student. So what is that composed of? Is it grammar, reading comprehension for those students watching us? It has a little bit of everything? A
little bit of everything. Definitely grammar, there's reading, listening exercises, and that allows us to understand, like, you know, the whole student, because students come with different strengths.
Absolutely, and I think what's important about this is that students that are watching shouldn't be scared, because this is just to determine the level, not to deter you.
No.
So whether there's no failing or passing, it's more of what level you're in. So once they get through this exam, what happens next?
So after that, you know, we explain the different options we have. Like I said, we have 4 programs. We have smaller programs. We have a TOEFL preparation program. We have an intensive English program where students go on a lot of field trips in the city.
Why don't we start talking about the TOEFL and what that means? Because I know that's an entrance exam to prepare them to go to college, right?
Yeah.
So what is that? How long is that program?
That program is very interesting. You can enroll for as little as 1 week or for as much as 24 weeks. And it prepares students for the entrance exam. There's a lot of vocabulary practice, time speaking exercises. It really helps the students get sharp. Like,
that's
by
wonderful.
the time they're done with that class, they can do anything.
And it builds on their confidence as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's one program. Let's go to the next program you mentioned, which is business, and they go around the city to learn about the culture and everything. How does that work?
So that's the intensive English program. Students are on campus every day for that. They're talking. It's a small program that's community-based, so the students form strong bonds. They go out after classes to restaurants, and the teachers take them on trips to museums. They take them to the farmers market in Union Square, even Staten Island.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. So I think that basically this program is for students that want to learn more about the culture, but they're already professionals in their own country, and also prepares them to speak better English in their jobs. Right. Is that can you tell me a little bit about the composition of your students? Which students should be applying to that particular program?
Yeah, so that, yes, we have students who were professionals or are professionals in their country, and they want to get that next job, they want to take the next step. And they particularly want immersion where they're doing a lot of speaking, because maybe they've studied English in their country, but they want to speak with native speakers and have the full immersion. So
absolutely.
And then some students from there, they'll go back, and other students continue into degree programs.
Oh, that's wonderful. So speaking of students that go into the degree program, what are the success stories that you have in terms of students that started in any of those 4 programs and then they successfully transition into continuing their studies here at ASA College? They can either go to the paralegal studies, criminal justice, medical, business. So tell me a little bit about what is the composition of those students and the success stories.
So yeah, we have students from all over the city. We have people that have moved here to live here the rest of their life. We have students that have come just as a college student, and in every case, we prepare the students with our academic ESL program, our business English program, and the students study in all the majors that you've said. And we've had many of our students, we've had international valedictorians here, which means that it's not just that they were doing good as ESL student, they're just good.
Excellent.
They're great achievers. We have, I can think of 2 students off the top of my head. One is at Columbia right now, pursuing a medical degree.
Excellent.
Another student had a choice after studying ESL here in business administration. They could choose between a master's program at NYU or a master's program at Parsons. And the student wound up choosing Parsons because they wanted to do user interface design. And
that's a great
story.
So,
we've got students that studying business, technology, incredible careers, incredible stories.
Just from all walks of life. In other words, you can start your career here at ASA with any of the English language programs that we have.
Yeah.
Go into the 2-year degree, but we prepare these students to go even further than that to 4-year degrees. But in closing, I wanted to talk a little bit about how we're offering the classes, because I know we have in-person students, virtual. How is that going for the ESL program? To those students watching, how are they going to take the classes? Virtually, in person?
Yeah, we offer all options for students.
Okay.
We have the on-ground classes for traditional style classrooms. We have hybrid options, which help people with busy schedules if they want to have some classes on ground and then other classes they can take from home. And we have fully hybrid options as well, which gives students a lot of flexibility, helps busy people advance their careers at the same time.
In other words, there's no excuse for those students at home, because there's so many different options to accommodate, whether you have children, whether you are working, we accommodate you with the different options that we have. I wanted to say, how long have you been here, Christian, at the college? Because you teach, you're also a professor, and you're a very popular professor.
I've been here, I've been here 10 years. 10 years. I started as an adjunct professor in the intensive English program, and I've just continued to progress here.
That's wonderful.
I love the students, I love the teachers. I know many faculty all around the city, and there are people that have taught here and taught in other institutions. And again, what I hear is they love the atmosphere here. They love the student body, the diversity, just the excitement here. It's better than, many people tell me it's better than anywhere else in the city.
That's wonderful. So I invite all of you watching us to call the number, call Professor Christian very soon, because we're starting our summer semester.
Yes.
And if you have any other questions, he'll be here surely to answer them. But one thing I do know, Professor Christian is very, very famous for his teaching style. So I encourage all of you to visit us. Thank you for watching. Change your education, to change your life through education.
Yeah, and I just want to say we love our students here. Our teachers love teaching, and you inspire us, so come, please.